All right. Good morning. Good morning again. We are there. I hope we are there. I'm going to take my jacket off, even though it's cold. It is pretty cold here in La Paz. I am joining from La Paz right now. So I'm sure that the people who are behind the screens and also are in La Paz are a little bit cold. So, but anyways, we are going to continue with this morning. We had an awesome presentation before. We are going to continue. Let me introduce myself. My name is Viviana-Ефective, and I'm going to be your host for this second presentation. I'm going to be your moderator. I'm going to be Jaime's host, of course. But before we begin, let me just remind you a few things. This session will run for about 50 minutes, and we are going to have 10 minutes for questions and answers. However, we are going to do something different during this session. Make sure you are ready to turn your microphone on and also to participate, because this session will be really, really dynamic. So we are going to need your participation. And as I mentioned, you can send your questions anytime. You can turn your microphone on, or you can write or type your question in the Zoom chat. And also, maybe to get to know you, when you want to participate, you can mention your name. All right? Well, now I'm going to show in a picture, and later on we are going to meet Jaime. We are going to see him. But let me introduce Jaime Ancajima. Jaime is a teacher at the Language Center and a professor at the School of Education at Universidad de Piura in Peru. He holds a bachelor's in education and also a master's in TEFL and several international certificates, including a TESOL certificate from St. Mary's University in England, a certificate in Teachers Training Workshop Design from Centro Spiral Mana, Costa Rica, an American Culture and Society Institute certificate from New York University, USA. Jaime also has delivered face-to-face workshops and plenaries in countries such as Ecuador, Colombia, Costa Rica, Mexico, Peru, and Spain. He has also presented webinars and online sessions in Argentina, Bolivia, now he's here with us, Mexico, India, the USA, Costa Rica, and of course, Peru. His main area of interest include teacher training, building language learning communities, and learning from others. Since 2020, he has led the International English Online Meetings. And today, Jaime will be sharing with us the topic titled Principles to Support Effective English Learning. Jaime, we are very excited to have you here with us. We are very happy and we are ready to learn your expertise. The floor is yours, Jaime. Welcome.
Thank you so much, dear Viviana, and thank you, Iglesia Adventista, Universidad Adventista de Bolivia, because this is the second time I'm with you. So thank you for that. Special thanks to you, dear Viviana, and we are 82 people now. So before we start with this presentation, which will be very interactive, if you participate, if you don't participate, it will be just lecturing and you will not learning that much. So please, if you open up your microphones and answer my questions, I will be very, very happy. Now, number one, let me introduce. I am 61. I will be 62 in just 4 days, and I work in Peru. I've been a teacher for more than 30 years. It's been a beautiful experience, and it's always beautiful to meet new people. Thank you, Paola, Eliver, Annie, Lady, Elvis, sorry, Victor, Edgar, and Luz, and Viviana, of course, for opening up your cameras. So how many people here in this audience? Let's take 2 minutes, okay? 2 minutes. How many people in this audience work in kindergarten? No one? Nobody works? Ah, Pamela, thank you so much. Sylvia, thank you. Tatiana, excellent. How many people here work in the primary school level? Primary school level, elementary. Thank you, Leonila. Thank you, Leah. Thank you, Sylvia and Samuel and Leah. Thank you so much. Now, how many people here work in the secondary school, in the high school? Ajá, Jocelini, Luz, Carolina, Joana, Mariela, thank you for your participation. And finally, in this beautiful audience, how many people or who works at the university level? Anybody who works at Mariela, Maria Pauri, Eduardo, Elver, Eduardo Paz from Peru. Thank you so much, Eduardo. Janet, Viviana, Pereira, Adair. Thank you. And the last question, how many people here are not from Bolivia? Ajá, we
Fine.
have Eduardo, Eduardo Paz, thank you, he's my colleague, Annie Lady and Maria Pari. Okay, we have 1 more minute to ask me questions. You have 1 minute to ask me questions about my country, my work, or my private life. It's okay. Feel free to ask me any question. You have 1 minute. One, two, three. There is a prize. There is a ticket, airplane ticket from Bolivia to Machu Picchu for the person who participates the most.
Come on, people. There is a ticket for the prize. We can make it.
Yes, thank you. Go on, Annie. Your question?
Hi, good
Hi,
morning.
good morning.
How many years of experience do you have teaching English?
At the university in Piura, 25, but
Okay.
at schools, institutes, and university, 38 years, dear Annie. Yes,
All all Adventist education?
yes, always primary, secondary, institute, and university. Thank you so much. Paola, your question?
Good morning,
Good
Professor.
morning, Paola.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm from La Paz, Bolivia. I'm teaching at La Paz Miraflores School right now. But I would like
Okay.
to ask, because you have like a huge experience, 38 years working.
Yes.
How can you compare like a behavior of a student in the past and up to now?
Oh my God, that's a
Yeah.
wonderful big question. The difference is that in you will see, I will show you a photograph in a few seconds, and you will notice the difference. But the big difference is that now we have a competitor. We have somebody who works against us, and that is the artificial intelligence, and that is technology, and that is all the technological tools. So what we teachers need to do is to be updated, is to continue teaching values, is to continue teaching religion, okay, but also to be updated. Thank you for your question. And we finish, Janet. Janet, your question, and Luz, and finish the questions.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Janet. Your question is?
Yeah, my question is, can you mention some of your negative experiences and how did you overcome them?
Oh my God, Janet, that's a wonderful question. Negative experiences, I have had many experiences, but negative experiences. How did I overcome them? Being humble. We need to be humble. We need to accept that we are vulnerable. We need to accept that we are human beings and we will always make mistakes. And the solution is to try to be better every single day, every single class. Thank you. And Luz, and we finish with the questions. Luz, your question is?
Lose your microphone.
Lose your microphone.
Hello, are
There.
you listening to me?
Hello. Yes, we can hear you, Luz. Your question is?
Excellent. Okay, I would like to know how long your classes were when you were working here in Bolivia and in Peru. I heard that you are working there, right?
Yes,
How
I
long
am from Peru.
were?
Yeah, I am from Peru. I've never been to Bolivia. I haven't been to
Oh,
Bolivia yet, but I promise I will be there next year. I don't know how, but I will. I promise. And in Peru, as I said before, I've worked at the schools, primary schools, high schools, institutes, university, and I love all the different levels. Thank you so much for your questions. Now you know me a little bit more, and this is my email. If you want to write to me to make any positive or negative comment, they will be accepted. This is my email, okay? But if you prefer to write to me to my WhatsApp, this is my WhatsApp. +51 because it's Peru 98666 4116. I will send you the copy of my presentation if you write to me, especially if you do it WhatsApp because it's easier and it's faster. Okay? Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Now, today in Peru is a very special day because in Peru today, 6th of July, is the Teachers' Day. So I don't know when is Teachers' Day in Bolivia, but today it's a Teachers' Day. So happy Teachers' Day to Eduardo, who is from Peru and is here, to all Peruvian teachers who work or live in Bolivia. Okay, this is my university. Okay, it's full of trees. These trees are called algarrobos. Okay, and this is my university. This is my city. This is the main park. This is the one of the beaches in my city. Okay, this is a very important question, Viviana, Luz, Mariela, and everybody else. What are we going to do in this presentation today? We are going to reflect together, you and me, not me, you and me. Now, why reflection? Because we don't learn from experience. Viviana, Luz, Mariela, Leonidas, Annie, Eiber, Paola, Lourdes, Abraham, Victor, Eduardo, and everybody else. We learn from reflecting on experience and action. First, we need to reflect on our experience and then do action. Anybody who can explain to me what this means? Dear brain, please cool down, otherwise we'll all die. What does it mean? Anybody, please open your microphone and tell me your reflection. What does it mean? Anybody remember there is a ticket from Bolivia to Machu Picchu? Nobody?
Me?
Please.
me?
What does it mean to you?
So I'm gonna go first.
Go
So
first, please.
for me it means like we are people in general is always thinking about the future. So and almost a lot of people struggle with anxiety because they are more
Yes.
thinking in the future, I think.
Yes, perfect, perfect. And this is the second photograph. Look, somebody asked me about my negative experiences and how did I overcome them. This, look, Annie, 20 years ago, the internet was an escape from reality. But nowadays, unbelievable, incredible, the real world is an escape from the internet. Anybody wants to express his or her opinion, please? Machu
I-
Picchu, Annie?
I think it speaks for itself. I don't think there's much to add there.
Okay, okay,
We all
Annie.
want to escape from internet.
Yes, yes, that's true. Now, anybody, how are you feeling on a scale of a llama? Are you feeling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? For example, at this moment, I'm feeling number 7. Or if you want some ideas, I'm great. I'm hungry because in Peru it's 8:25 and I haven't had breakfast yet. Anybody, please, how are you at this moment? Come on.
I am feeling the number
combination.
3.
Oh, thank you so much, Lourdes.
No.
Viviana?
Well, I
Honestly.
think that I am like I cannot see the emoticon there, but I feel a little bit anxious.
You are
So yeah,
anxious.
a little
Great.
bit. Yeah, yes, a little bit.
Great, great, great. Anybody, where are these flags from? Number 1 is from?
Argentina.
Number 2?
Argentina.
Bolivia.
Number 3?
Brazil.
Number 4?
Peru,
Peru.
Number 5?
Chile,
Chile.
Number
Chile.
6?
Colombia,
Colombia.
No.
Number 7?
Ecuador.
Ecuador. And number 8?
Venezuela.
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 Okay, excellent students. I am sure that you were excellent students at the school. What are the symbols of these elements?
Ow.
gold,
Yes,
Gold.
AU. What about this element?
copper.
Copper.
Excellent. CU. Tell
Yes.
me the symbol.
AG.
AG. Well, it's iron. Actually,
Fe,
it's iron. And
iron.
this is
AG.
AG. Okay. They look more or less the same. Okay. Now, what are the the capital of these countries? Let me check. USA,
Washington, D.C.
Washington, England,
London.
London, Peru,
Lima.
Okay. Now, this is very important. What is the difference between teaching and learning? Well, teaching is giving an instruction, delivering a particular skill or subject, or something that someone tells you to do. That is teaching. What is learning? Let's check. Learning is not the product of teaching. No, Leonilda. Learning is the product of the activity of learners, acquiring new knowledge, acquiring new behaviors, acquiring new skills, acquiring new values, acquiring new attitudes, or acquiring new preferences. Now, what is effective learning? This is the topic that we are going to reflect about this morning. Effective learning is when the methods, like for example, gamification, when the methods of teaching and learning actively involve children, students, people in their own learning and personal development. Now, this is important. Open your microphones, please, and tell me what determines your teaching style. Please tell me what defines your teaching style.
The group of the student, the characteristics of the student.
Excellent, Maria Elena. Characteristics of the students. What else?
How the students learn.
Yes, the learning styles. Celia, excellent.
The
What
needs
else?
of your students.
The needs of the students. Marvelous.
Number of the students.
Yes, Sylvia. And number 1, personality. Number 2, age. Number 3, background. It's not the same to work with students from the coast, students from the highland, students from the jungle. It's not the same to work with students from public schools or private schools. What else? Engagement and motivation. What else? Teaching, philosophy, and beliefs. Here there is a mistake. I'm so sorry. Beliefs. What else? Experiences. What else? Studies. What else? Teachers you had. What else? Characteristics of your students, the learning environment, politics of the institution, and many other characteristics. Let me show you a little bit of my experience. I have worked in 5 different schools. This is in 2001. So this is about 24 years ago, and 6 institutes. What else? I have worked at the university for 25 years. Okay. I work at the School of Education too. I took this course in England. I studied in Costa Rica with professors from 15 different countries. I took this study course in the USA with 16 professors from Vietnam, South Africa, Australia, Portugal, Vietnam. I don't remember the other countries. I also work with Chinese teachers, and uh, last year I had a wonderful experience with Canadian students. And my meetings that you are cordially invited, Viviana, I will send you the links so you can share the link with the people of Bolivia, so they will be welcome to come. And that is what determines my philosophy, all these experiences. Second question, please open your microphones and answer this question. What determines your students' learning style? Anybody, please.
We're going to participate. We're going to invite you to turn your microphones on, or you can type your answer in the chat box.
Yes, much better if you open up your microphone and let me hear your beautiful voices. Anybody, please?
Hello.
Hello, Leonilda.
Yeah.
I think it's according to the age, to the level
Perfect.
too.
Yes, age and level. Excellent. What else?
If they are engaged into English or not.
Yes, the motivation they have, if they are engaged or not. Similar you, Maria Elena. There are about 80 teachers here, and only 5 or 6 are engaged. The other ones, I don't know. I'm waiting for them. Now, let me show you what the experts say. They say, excuse me, we have cognitive factors. Number one, information processing, attention span, memory capacity, processing speed. So our students are different. They have different learning styles. Number one, because of
Information cognitive factors.
cognitive actors, the intellect, the intellectual brain. Number two, emotional factors. This is very important for teachers and students. Some teachers in this convention now, Viviana, Leonilda, they don't participate because they are nervous, because they are anxious. It's okay, it's normal. But please, if you want your students to participate in class, you participate, please. Number one, remember cognitive factors. Number two,
Emotional factors.
Thank you, Maria Elena. Number 3, environmental factors. The physical environment, the learning environment is important. If you are teaching in Peru, in Piura, for example, my city, it's very, very hot. If you go to Lima at this moment, is really, really cold. So, number 1, cognitive factors. Number 2,
Emotional factors.
emotional factors. Number 3,
Environmental
environmental factors. Number 4 is the prior experiences. Prior experiences. Number 5 is the learning style. And this is very, very important because here we have visual learners, we have auditory learners, we have reading and writing learners, and we have kinesthetic learners. Are you familiar with this VARC model? Are you familiar with these learning styles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Celia, what is your learning style? Are you visual? Are you auditory? Are you kinesthetic? Or are you reading and writing learner?
Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Celia.
Yeah, I consider visual as students because in the university I learn more from visuals techniques or materials.
Excellent, Celia. So my recommendation, Celia, my advice, my suggestion, my recommendation is, Paola, when you prepare your classes, prepare classes for visual learners, auditory learners, reading, writing learners, and kinesthetic learners. Pay attention to the 4 different students' learning styles. Don't concentrate on one. Okay. Now,
Okay,
this
thank
is
you.
this is the principal part of this presentation. The 6 principles to support effective English learning. But before going on, okay, I will stop sharing my screen. Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Sorry.
When hello. When do you consider that your students are learning? Number 1.
When they
When they are
produce,
doing,
Repeat.
when they are doing something in the class, they are learning.
Excellent, Luz. When they are doing something in the class, like for example,
Are
you.
you listening to me? They
Yes,
participate.
Number
when they
2.
participate,
Sorry?
when they participate in the class,
Yes, Elia. Similar you, just like you.
When
When
they
they
ask,
When
Yes,
they
Maria
ask questions,
Elena. Yes,
when
when
they
they ask questions, Celia.
yes, when they ask question or just respond to the activity when you give the
Yes,
instruction,
when they
just react.
respond to the activities. Excellent. Anybody else? Remember, there is a ticket, Bolivia, Machu Picchu.
when they start producing,
Yes, Lourdes Janet Alcocer, when they start producing. What about when they have 20 in their exams, or they have 19 in their exams, or when they have 17 in their exams? What is your opinion about notas? What is your opinion about the grades? They are an indicator? Are they really an indicator?
Not
no,
always.
No, not
sometimes
always, Joanna.
no, definitely no.
Not
Yes.
always.
So what is
Not
important?
always.
The process, not the goal. Okay, let's go back to the principles. Okay, the principle number 1 is get to know your learners. That's why Luz, Lourdes, Joanna, Annie, Abraham, Victor, Eduardo, Isita, Paola, Carla, Viviana, Edgar. That's why at the beginning of this presentation, I ask you to ask me questions about me. What was the purpose, Eduardo? What was the purpose, Victor? What was my intention?
To establish a connection.
Yes, to establish a connection and you get to know me. Kahima studied in this place. Jaime and Kahima has this certificate. Okay. But more important is person, the the personality, not the certificates, not the studies, but it's more important.
Interaction.
Yes. So my recommendation number one, well, actually, it's not my recommendation. This is from a book. I will tell you the name of the book at the end. I don't have it with me now. So my recommendation is collect information about your learners' families, your learners' languages, your learners' cultures, and educational background. Okay? Prepare lessons based on the information collected. If your students, okay, if your students are from, tell me the names of 3 cities in Bolivia, please. Tell me the name of 3 cities in Bolivia.
Miraflores,
Cochabamba, Santa Cruz, and La Paz.
Okay, Miraflores, Santa Cruz, La Paz. If my students, okay, are from Miraflores, Santa Cruz, and La Paz, I should prepare classes, I should prepare lessons based on these cities, not not only Peru, not only the USA, not only Canada, but also cities that are familiar in English to my students. Another recommendation is take advantage of the resources that learners bring into the classroom. Number two, create conditions for languages. Tell me, please, my dear friends and colleagues of from Bolivia, Annie, Lourdes, Luz, Abraham, Abert, Castro, Victor, how can you create conditions for language learning? Tell me examples about how to create conditions for language learning. Number one,
We can create conditions for the students based on their own context.
yes, number one, respecting their context, their environment, Lourdes Janet. Excellent. Another way to create conditions for English language learning.
Maybe
as teachers,
creating or giving some
we
materials
should
according to
be,
the level of the students.
Maria Elena, could you say that again?
Could be you can give some materials you can use to teach, but according to the level of the students.
Perfect. Pay attention to the level of the students. Excellent, Maria Elena. Luz?
I was about to say the same, but you should know very well your kids, your students, in order to give them the resources. Sometimes we are expecting that our principals, the school owners give us all the resources, but we as teachers should be very creative, should be very, we should prepare our own material. We don't need to buy all the things abroad. We can do something for them because sometimes in our schools, we don't have the resources that we need. But we as teachers, we have to be very creative and try to give them as much as possible the things that they will be using for their learning.
Yes, I agree with you 100%, dear Luz. And something important, Luz, to use the 3 R's, to use the 3 R's. Recycle, reuse,
reuse, and reduce.
and reduce.
Reduce.
Yes, yes, yes.
But in
Use
this
the
case, we are not going to.
use the material that you used 10 years ago. Use the material that your colleague or your friend uses. Create new material using plastic bottles, newspapers, etc., etc. Now, let's see what the experts say. Give new students a warm welcome. Yes, pay attention. Hello, Annie. Hello, Tatiana. Welcome to my classroom. Oh, hello, dear. Yes, give new students a warm welcome. Number two, design appropriate spaces and organize the physical environment of the classroom. Number three, use clear and routine language to communicate. Number four, praise students for effort and persistence. Very well, excellent, Lucecita. Wonderful, Annie. Excellent participation today. Ever, wonderful. Okay, praise students for effort and persistence. Prone students to connect their learning to their personal lives. For example, I don't have a father. I don't have a mother. Sometimes in our classrooms, students don't have a father, don't have a mother, or don't have brothers or sisters, or they don't live with their parents. They live with their grandfather, grandmother, uncles. So we need to connect their learning to their own personal lives. What else? Make decisions to get the social integration of all the students. So number one, remember, number one, get to know your learners. Number two, create conditions for language learning. Number three, what is number three?
Design quality lessons for language development.
What is number three?
Design high quality lessons
High
for language
quality.
development.
For language development.
Yes, design high quality lessons. Yes. Today is Friday. Voy a enseñar una canción. No. You think about what the students are going to learn with the song. What vocabulary, what situation, what context can the students speak about the song? So it's not only the activity, but you have to prepare high quality lessons, especially on Fridays you are tired, and especially on Mondays you are sleepy. Nobody wants to work on Mondays, but we are paid and we love our profession. So what do we need to do, Annie, Lourdes, Luz? What do we need to do, Abraham, Elvis, Victor, Gabriela, Tatiana, Carla, Paola, Viviana, Eduardo, Jocelyn, Maribel, Edgar, and everyone else? I mentioned the names of the people who have their cameras on. Plan meaningful lessons with clear consequences. Number two, develop learning strategies and critical thinking. This is very important. Kahoot is okay. Mentimeter, it's okay. Artificial intelligence, it's okay. But make your students criticize. Make your students give their opinions. Not only playing, not only having fun, but critical thinking is always important. What else? Plan your lessons based on the learning objectives. What is important to you? What is important to you? The students learn the present perfect, or the students learn how to talk about experiences?
The
The
second
second
one.
one.
Both.
Yes, of
Experience
course.
cycle.
Yes,
to
of
talk
course.
experiences.
Because let me stop this. Okay, let me stop. For example, I don't know about you. Grammar is okay, Eduardo. Grammar is perfect, Abraham. But what is the objective of teaching English at the schools and universities? It's not learning present perfect, adjectives, prepositions. No, that's not the objective. The objective is communication. If you travel to the USA, if you travel to Canada, if you travel to any English speaking country, when you go to the airport, when you go to aduanas, Eduardo, Janet, they won't ask you, tell me the colors in English. Rojo, red, amarillo, yellow. No, they won't ask you the alphabet, A, B. No, 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 Paola. They will ask you, hello, Paola. Sorry, what's your name? Paola, what's your
My name
name?
is Paola.
Where are you from, Paola?
I'm from Bolivia.
Why are you in the USA? Why do you want to stay in the USA?
Because I wanna explore, I wanna learn about the culture, and also would like to improve my English.
How
Mainly,
long will you stay in the USA?
I will be here about a month.
Tell me the name of the family or the hotel where you are going to stay.
I will spend some days with my friends. It depends
How
their
much
family.
money do you have to stay in the USA?
Almost like a $4,000.
Okay, if you have traveled to the United States or England or any English-speaking country, they ask you those questions. They ask you why, where, how many, when, right, Eduardo? Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Eduardo. Yes, yes, yes. So the students need to be prepared, okay? The students need to be prepared, not for the present perfect, not for the colors. No, that's okay, okay? That's okay. But you need to have learning objectives. Provide and encourage input through different approaches, techniques, and modalities, like the first presentation, gamification. Excuse me, Viviana, how much time do we have left?
No worries. We still have about 15 minutes.
15.
Yes.
Oh, I have to go faster. Number 4. Number 4 is, what is number 4? Adapt lessons delivered as needed. For example, at the beginning of this presentation, Paola, I asked, how many people work in kindergarten? How many people work in primary? Because my presentation probably is not needed by professors of kindergarten, probably is not necessary for professors of university. So that's why it's important to prepare lessons according to the necessities, the needs of the students. Okay? So assess your work while teaching, check students' comprehension, observe and reflect on your students' responses, adjust instruction. Anybody who can tell me what is the difference? Oops, here there is a mistake. Assess with double S. Excuse me, excuse me. What is the difference between evaluate and assess? Anybody, please? Hello? Evaluate is when you receive the exam and you say,
Yes.
Viviana Colque, 16. Paola, your exam, 17. Finish the evaluation. What is assess?
Maybe we
When
could
you
say
get
that
compliments,
there is a. There you
Sorry,
go.
Viviana?
Maybe we can
is
talk about quantitative and qualitative. Maybe we could use those terms.
Okay,
Quantitative for
maybe,
evaluation.
Viviana, excellent. Anybody else?
Could be the
I will go more
continuing
to the
evaluation.
qualitative aspect.
Leonilda?
could be the continuing evaluation. It could
Continue
be,
evaluation.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
One more,
Yeah.
please. One more.
Maybe we can take into account the qualitative part of our students, because
Yes.
when we use the evaluation, we are going to just see the numbers. But when you are giving assessment, for example, you are going to take into account every aspect of your kid, your student in the class.
Including, my dear Luz, including the process and the way the teacher teaches. Yes, in the assessment, Luz, the teacher is included. Ok, mis queridos alumnos, hoy día van ustedes a evaluar al profesor. Tomen este examen y evalúen al profesor. El profesor me pone atención. El profesor sabe mi nombre. El profesor nunca me llama. El profesor nunca sonríe. El profesor a veces viene molesto a clases. So, in the assessment, you include evaluation of the teacher and the process and the results. And the results. If, si la mitad del salón salió jalada, ups, profesor. Okay, so assessment includes the professor. Number 5, había un hombre que quería participar. There was a male professor. He raised his hand. There was a man. I don't remember his name. I guess it was you, Rui, David?
Yes, but you already mentioned what you wanted to say.
But say it, don't worry, say it.
I wanted to say that evaluation focus on the results, and as you mentioned, I focus on the process when you mentioned the assessment. Not only the goals, but the assessment. The process is very important where you are included as teacher.
Excellent, Rui, David. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Monitor, number 5, monitor and assess student language development. Remember, language learners at different rates. What else? Regularly monitor and assess. Gather data. This is very important, Luz, Leonilda. Collect the data, the results to measure student language growth. Number 6, and the last one, engage and collaborate within a community of practice. For example, Viviana, this is a beautiful community of practice. You teachers from Bolivia in one group, it's an excellent idea, it's an excellent community. Collaborate with your colleagues, co-plan and co-teach, provide support to your colleagues, and finally continue and help others to continue with professional learning. Okay, now to finish this presentation and receive your questions, I need somebody to read and tell me your opinion about this. Anybody who wants to read and tell me your opinion?
Be teachable.
I
You're not
think that
always right.
Maria Elena
Teachable.
Lopez Suarez, repeat.
Yes. Food for thought. Be teachable. You're not always right.
What do you think, Maria Elena, about this? Be teachable. You,
Yeah, definitely
teacher, you,
disappointed
Luz,
to
Rui,
the
Jaime, you are not always right.
yes.
What
Definitely
does it mean?
disappointed maybe to the ego of the professor.
Repeat.
Sorry?
No, you say the ego.
Yeah, the ego of the professor.
Yes, María
Yes.
Elena. Ya, yo
And
ya soy máster, yo soy más que tú. Yo doy conferencias, yo soy más que tú. No, no, no. We are different. Never any lady, Rui, María Elena, Abraham, Gabriela, Paola, Lourdes, Tatiana, Luz, Viviana, Eduardo, Edgar, Carla. Never compare yourself with other people. No, no, No. So what can you do, Annie? Compare yourself with the Jaime 5 years ago. Compare yourself with the Annie lady from 10 years ago. If you continue teaching the same boring class, oops, oops, oops. So change. Thank you so much. Number 2, volunteer. Please, Annie.
Every human is like all other humans. Some other humans and no other human.
Beautiful. Yes or not?
Yes.
What's the meaning? What do you understand, dear Annie lady? Every human is like all other humans. So Annie lady, you are like me. Some other
We're all the
humans.
same.
Sorry?
We are all the same.
And we are all the
We can
same.
all
And
we can all help each other.
yes.
It's related to the same thing we were discussing before. We don't have to compare each other. We don't have to compete with each other. We can learn from each other.
From each other. Excellent, Annie lady. Rui?
Yes, we are all the same, but we are also at the same time we are different.
Yes, Rui. Yes, you wear glasses, I wear glasses, but we are different. You speak
At the
English,
same
me
time, we are
too,
unique.
but we are different. You are Bolivian, I am Peruvian, but we are humans. So we are the same, but at the same time different. Yes, yes. Jocelyn, you want to say something?
Yes, we are different because everyone has a different identity.
Yes, yes. We have different identity. Next, volunteer Luz. Luz, you want to read?
Okay, sorry, okay. Yeah, strength lies in differences, not in similarities. Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
awesome.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
Right.
So,
Interesting.
of course, Luz, if in your school there are tall teachers, short teachers, sorry, fat teachers, thin teachers, black teachers, white teachers, beautiful, because we are powerful not because of similarities, we are powerful because of differences. We learn from each other. And finally, my friend Eduardo from Peru, my dear friend Eduardo, are you around? Sorry to make you speak.
Okay.
Give me a hand, please, Eduardo.
You need deep, sustained interaction with a person or a group of people to be able to understand their culture.
Yes. So this is about what, Eduardo? What do you understand? You need deep, sustained interaction with a person, student, or a group of students to be able to understand their culture, their feelings, their ideas, their necessities. What do you understand, Eduardo? Paz.
Intercultural aspect.
Yes.
To know the other.
Yes. And that's very important, Eduardo, in Peru and Bolivia, right? Because we have the city, the country, the highland, the sierra, the jungle, and etc. Okay, my dear friends, tolerance, intercultural dialogue, and respect for diversity. These are the links of the topics. Thank you so much, Viviana, and everybody else. Once again, this is my email or this is my WhatsApp. So if you write to me to my WhatsApp, I promise I will send you the PowerPoint presentation of this moment. And if you visit Peru, please call me. Jaime, I am in Lima, I am in Arequipa, and I will fly to be with you. Questions now? We have time for questions, Viviana?
Yes, yes, thank you. Thank you, Jaime, for such an insightful presentation. It was awesome. And we have this space now for you to ask some questions. I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but we're going to raise our hands and you can open your microphones and go ahead and ask the questions you have.
Thank you, Viviana. Lourdes?
Okay. Good morning, everybody. My question is in the part of what determines the student's learning style. You say that 5 points, and in the second and the third one, that is emotional factor and an environmental factor, is the same as the intrinsic and extrinsic motivation of the student?
Excellent question, Lourdes. Intrinsic and extrinsic motivation don't have to do anything with environmental necessarily, because it can be hot, okay? For example, now I am wearing a suit, look, okay? And it's hot to me, but because of respect to you, I'm wearing this. So I don't need to pay attention to the environmental. It's my intrinsic motivation. So students sometimes are motivated by the teacher's personality, by the teacher's lessons, by the teacher's smile. Do you smile, Lourdes? Annie, do you smile in your classes?
Yes,
Eduardo, do
all
you
the
smile
time.
in your classes? Smile, smile. Because if it's Monday and you arrive like this, hello, students, good morning. Open your books on page number 74. Present perfect today. Okay, Annie lady, exercise number 1. No, the students will hate English, and of course, they will hate you. I'm so sorry. Abraham.
Hello. I was wondering about the kinesthetic type of class. Well, not class, learning style. How does a class look like with that type of learning style?
Excellent question, Abraham. Kinesthetic is especially developed in kindergarten. Little children, little humans learn moving, dancing, singing, jumping, breaking, crying. So little children, they need to move all the time. In primary school, students should continue moving. What's the problem in secondary school? Abraham, siéntate, no te muevas. Annie Lady, shh, no hables. Paola, don't move. So what's the problem in the education in secondary school? Kinesthetic learners are not accepted. Un paréntesis, yo sé que en España hay escuelas donde los asientos de los alumnos tienen pedales como bicicleta. ¿Sabes para qué, Eduardo? ¿Para qué, Víctor? Para que aquellos alumnos que tienen TDAH o ciertas características se tranquilicen. Hay alumnos que necesitan moverse y si usted lo tiene las 60 minutos sin moverse, se aburren. Okay, so Abraham, kinesthetic learners lessons are very important. Not pay attention only to kinesthetic, also to visual, also to auditory. Lourdes Janet?
I have a doubt about the part of prior experience. Is the same of the background of the student?
No. Thank you for your question, Lourdes. Background is where you lived, is where you spent your life. For example, me, I was born in a family with no father. I never had the presence of the physical presence of a father. Okay? That is my background. My experiences, Lourdes, when I was at the school, Día del Padre, I never felt the necessity of a father. Why? because I had an extraordinary mother. But one day, I realized how important the presence of father is. So the experiences are the good or bad moments that happen to you and track your life, and they give you a moment of happiness or sadness, and your background is all your life. Okay? Do we have time for more questions, or that's it?
Well, thank you so much, Jaime. Dear participants, you already have Jaime's number. You already have his email address, so you can ask him any questions and at any time, right, Jaime?
Yes, at any time except midnight.
Yes.
And if you come to Peru, please give me a call and I will tell you how much you have to pay for a ceviche, a pisco sour, a hotel, a menu, and I can give you some recommendations. And next year, I promise, Viviana, I will try to travel to Bolivia with my friend Eduardo. Eduardo works with me at the university. So we promise we will go to Bolivia.
Great, great. We will be waiting for you. We can probably plan our next sessions or our next virtual meeting, or maybe it will be face-to-face meeting, so you can join us when you are here.
Please, please.
Of course. Well, Jaime, thank you so much again for sharing your knowledge and experience with us. It was awesome. We learned a lot of things. And I am sure there are people is asking me, they are asking me about the ticket.
The ticket. I will have a raffle. And I will personally take the ticket to Bolivia to the winner.
Yes, so we will be waiting for that.
There were 5 active students: Annie, Lourdes, Paola, Leonila, Luz, and somebody
Maria
else.
Elena also.
But I
Maria
will check the recording and I will check who participated.
All right. Thank you so much, Jaime. So
Thank
have a
you.
nice day. Thank you
You
again. May
too.
God bless you.
God
Thank
bless
you.
you too. See you.
See you. Well, to our audience and to all our participants, thank you for being here with us this morning during this presentation. I am sure you learned a lot of things as I did. Well, now we are going to take a 5-minute break so we can go get something warm, or we can go somewhere wherever you want. But in 5 minutes, we'll be back for our next presentation that will be also very, very interesting. We're going to have our next presenter from Belize. Her name is 𝗘𝗴𝗃 Valenzuela. So see you in 5 minutes.